Remember the story of Daniel in the lion's den? Well, after Israel was taken into Babylonian captivity, after they had been conquered by King Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians, Daniel had actually ascended to such a high position of power and influence in the courts of the king that he made a few enemies along the way. Now, these guys had every motivation to bring Daniel down. They had every reason to look for something that Daniel had done wrong, something that he had even just tweeted 10 years before, and bring him down with it. Yet the Bible says they could find nothing to fault him on except for his loyalty to his God. Wow. What if that could be said about you and me today? And so they devised this plan to trick the king to make a law that says that if anyone prays to anyone or any god other than the king for the next set period of time, that they should be thrown into the lion's den. Well, Daniel goes home from that place knowing the edict of the king, and he kneels down in his room and he prays. But he prays with the windows open, as was his custom. Now, I often wonder, in a story like this, or a story like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were called to bow down and worship before this giant statue that the king presented and would be thrown into the fiery furnace if they didn't. Like, maybe I would just bend down and tie my shoe at the opportune moment. Now, God, I'm not really worshiping this statue, but I also don't want to be singled out. Daniel didn't do this. He went and he prayed, as was his custom, with the windows open. That is courage. That is integrity. That is influence. That is the Spirit of God moving on his heart to do what he had always done in the way that he had always done it, and allow God to bring the pieces together and to work in a mighty way on his behalf. May you be encouraged today to have the courage of Daniel in the faith and the trust in the word and in the power of God that it takes to do what you have always done in the way that you have always done it for the kingdom of God and for the glory of the Lord, that you wouldn't fear persecution or judgment or what someone might say or what someone might think, but to do what you know is right for the influence of the kingdom of God. God bless you today and always.